What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. We are in Warframe. We're talking about Reaper Prime again today. So it's a relook at the Reaper Prime. Alan Johnson had left a comment asking if I'd take a look at it again. The Reaper Prime is a Skype that I do like, and I have liked, and I used to run it a lot in the past. And so I had no problem coming out and taking a look at it again. So that's what we're doing here. I'll show you my new setup. I actually do have a Forma in it, one Forma. Which is rare that I put Forma into melee weapons, but I have a couple now that I've actually put some Forma into, which will eventually get to this channel here. I've got a couple going on. So the Reaper Prime, it is the only Prime melee Scythe in game to this point, even till now. And it is actually not available anymore, because it was put back into the Prime Vault with Frost Prime. That's when it released originally. It can come back, like when we had the Frost Prime Vault package that came out. It also went back into the Void at the same time, so you could either buy it or you could farm for it. So just keep that in mind. I mean, it can come back. People may still have stuff that you can trade for it on the trading market, but I would assume that it's going to cost a lot of money, just FYI, since it's not available. It is a Mastery Rank 2 Scythe. Very fun to play with. Slash damage. Love the bleed out proc that this thing gives you. It's got a high base damage. Decent attack speed, but it's actually not too bad overall and easy to work with depending upon how you want to set it up. It's got a really nice AoE jump attack. Keep that in mind, so if you get into a heavy situation, and you can jump and slam, and that'll knock back the enemies. Well, I wouldn't say knock back the enemies, but it gives you a nice jump attack on the enemies. And the ground slam will actually do up to 160% base damage at the center of the slam. So, and of course, it trickles down from there as it goes out, but just keep that in mind. It does come with a dash polarity slot for the Reaping Spiral stance, which is a great stance for this weapon. Love the thing. It can also, which is really nice about this, what I've always liked about it, is it can actually resist interruption from stagger and knockdowns that you can get. So if you're running your animations and your regular swings, you can actually resist stagger and knockdowns from enemies, which is a nice thing. And it's a very nice critted weapon. And so we focus with crit on that in terms of how we play this as well. So with that, we'll go ahead and take a look at the actual setup that I've got now. Alright, let's go ahead and just take a look at this, shall we? Real simple setup. Let me just go back over here, fix that so you can see what we're looking at. Reaping Spiral is our stance, as I said. We're going to go with Pressure Point, Spoiled Strike, and Buzzkill to bring in our base damage. Do like the Buzzkill for the extra slash damage. Helps us with getting more bleed procs when that does occur. We're going with True Steel and Organ Shatter to bring up our critical chance to its maximum here on the regular mods. I know there's other ways to increase that, but based off of regular mods that are there. Shocking Touch, Fever Strike are going to help with that Corrosive. And Corrosive is the choice that I'm using on this. You can change that, obviously, but based on how I do my particular loadouts overall, I'm just going to go with Corrosive on this, and that covers all of my bases. And I'm going to add Fury back in here to offset some of that Spoiled Strike loss, give us a little bit higher attack speed than we started with, but it doesn't have to be anything crazy because it's a nice solid weapon at the standard attack speed, in my opinion. It'll allow you to combo, it'll allow you to do everything that you need to do. Keeping it real, plain, and simple. You could use Berserker, you could use a whole bunch of other different mods if you chose to, with Critical Chance in there. You could go ahead and you can, use your Blood Rush to get some more stacking in there if you wanted to, instead of other things. But this is just the way I'm doing it, my personal taste. One Forma in. That's it. I like things really simple, so it allows me to just go out there and enjoy myself. Comments, questions? Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next time.